What's up? Welcome to another video on my channel. In today's video, oh my god, y'all saw that? Almost hit me in my face. But in today's video, what we're going to be talking about is pretty much what is UGC and what is it going to take for you to land your UGC first deal. Now, I'm going to be transparent with you guys. I'm actually just letting y'all know what my mentor told me to do so that way I can get my first deal. But I actually just want to share with y'all what she had told me because, to be honest, I am now about to start my UGC journey. I'm going to bring you guys through the process of me going through my first 30 days of UGC. I'm pretty excited about this. I'm going to actually talk to y'all about how I even figured what UGC, what it was. I kept on hearing UGC and y'all, all I kept hearing was NPC. Like when I'm seeing all on TikTok, people doing NPCs and they're just like, hi, like, I'm going to just stop. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Like people on TikTok doing NPC stuff. And I thought that's what UGC was. And as crazy as it is, 2 years ago, I came across UGC, but I didn't know what it was called. Okay, so like I said, I was downloading an app, and this app was called like Billio or Billo. And again, you actually get paid to create content for brands, but I thought, y'all, at the time, I thought it was fake. I thought somebody was trying to scam me and all that, and kind of find out it's UGC. Like everyone's talking about it. Like, I could have been done this 2 years ago, but hey, it's okay. But like I said, today we're going to go through what this 30-day content planner, or I said content planner, UGC planning guide is going to be like. So that way, if anything, like I said, I'm going to hold myself accountable. I'm about to be doing the same 30-day work frame, just like what my mentor told me to do, so we can really see how this process works. And I actually want to take y'all through this process with me too. So first off, what is UGC? So UGC is user-generated content. So you're actually creating content as the user, and you're getting paid for the content that you create from the brand that you're creating content for. So for example, let's just say a brand named, I don't even know what brand this is, but let's just say Rosy Lips. Let's just say this brand was named Rosy Lips, and they sent me this product, and they told me they wanted me to make a 15 to 30 second video using this and talking about how it makes my lips feel. And then I was to create it. I'm like, yeah, so this product is like pink and it's like so cute, and oh my gosh, I just love it. And oh my god, my lips just feel so awesome. Like after I make that video, I would send it to them. They would pay me maybe $200 for that 30-second video, and boom, we're good. And the thing is, I don't have to post it on my social media page. So when you're a UGC content creator, you do not have to post the videos that you create on your social media page. They will post it on their own page, and you just get paid to just create the content. So that's what UGC is. Now, some people might ask, like, okay, is UGC basically being an influencer? No. So when you're an influencer, you get the same brand deal. They'll still send you the product. You will still make a video about it, but you actually will post it on your social media page. And what the brand is hoping for is to get contact from, or pretty much leverage your social media page to, you know, get in touch with new customers to come to their brand and buy their product. That is what an influencer do. But again, UGC over here, that's what we're talking about. You will create the content, you will send it off to the brand. The brand will pay you just to create the content. Okay, that's all we're talking about here, and that's what we're gonna do. So that is what UGC is. Now, what we're going to talk about is what you should be doing in your first 30 days to land your first UGC branding deal. Now, like I said, I'm going to also be going through this UGC content branding calendar guide, so that way I can also land my first deal as well. But again, like I said, by the time y'all even watch this video, I probably already landed my first deal. Okay, so here we go. Now, day 1 through 5. So day 1 through 5, and I do have my phone because like I said, I can go off topic and I'm really good at doing that, and I just don't want to do that. We're going to try to keep this video about like 10 to 15 minutes, okay? So Also, if you're here for UGC, make sure you guys smash that like button and hit the subscribe button so that way you guys can not miss out on my next video. Okay, let me just stop and relax. Okay, this is why I have my notes. So day 1 through 5, research and planning. So before you even get into wanting to pitch to brands, you want to do research and you want to be planning. What are your next steps? What are you doing? So for example, number 1, research UGC platforms and brands that frequently engage in UGC campaigns. So for example, this is when I like to go on TikTok. I like to go on Instagram. I like to reach out to other content creators, and not even reach out to content creators, but I like to follow different UGC content creators. And what you're going to realize is they're going to post the brands that they're working with, but also they're going to post what brands are looking for UGC content creators as well. Okay, sorry, I need a water break. Oh my God, I had to take a quick sip because I felt like I was going to start choking. But yeah, so follow your TikTok and Instagram content creators that are already UGC creators, or maybe they're getting started just like you. But that's what you want to do, okay? You want to start researching and writing a list of brands that clearly are hiring UGC content creators. They are always investing their money into UGC campaigns. Identify your niche and target audience. Again, this is all part of research and planning. What is your niche? What kind of videos are you trying to create? Videos like what kind of products do you want to create videos for? Is it beauty, self-care, health and wellness? Is it tech, apps? Is it lifestyle or hotels or travel? Is it food or beverages? Like what kind of content or what kind of UGC creator do you want to be known for? Now, I'm not saying that you have to stick with a niche the entire time of your UGC career, but what I'm saying is that sometimes this does help you stand out from other UGC creators if you want to partner with specific brands in a certain industry. And yes, I believe that that is a really great way to get yourself out there until you start really being known for something. Then you can start to dibble dabble into different things. So like for me, my goal is health and wellness, self-care, and beauty. That's really what I want to be in the realm of, because I pretty much do it all the time. Like I'm doing my hair all the time. I take care of my skin. I do like a lot of those different things when it comes to my day-to-day life. So I kind of feel like it just makes it easier for me to incorporate those kind of products into what I'm already doing anyways. Research successful UGC campaigns within your niche to understand what works. So for example, if I want to do self-care, I'm going to research, again, I'm already looking at all these other UGC creators. I'm going to check out their UGC videos, and I'm going to see what brands are they collaborating with. And then I'm going to go on their brand page, right, that they collabed with. And I'm going to see what do their content look like on the brand's page. What kind of videos are they looking for? So that way I can see, okay, could I replicate something like that? So because obviously the content that you create, you kind of want it to be cohesive to the content they already have on their social media page. But of course, organic, the whole point is for you to be a customer trying their products in a sense. So again, those are some things that you want to do is go on the brand's page and look at some of the UGC content they already have on their page to see if it's something that you can easily do as well, okay? Another thing is develop a clear value proposition, highlighting what makes your content unique and appealing to brands. So this is when you gotta really identify what is it that you can bring to the table. If they're going to pay you for the content that you create, what can you provide to them? Can you provide to them, can you guys provide content that is high converting? Can you guys provide, if you're completely new, then you can bring an authentic viewpoint from a customer's point of view. Like you want to find what is it about you that, again, what is it that they're going to get from you that sets you apart from others, okay? So those are the things that you want to really start to figure out between day 1 and 5. Spend 5 days to really sit down and think about this so that way you're not jumping into something and not really knowing your value and what you stand for as a UGC content creator. Next one is day 6 through 10. So these are going to be the next 4 days of this UGC planning and process. So build your content portfolio, okay? Create high quality content showcasing your skills and style. So, okay, I thought it only said 5, but yes. So what you're going to do is you're going to create content with products that you already have at home. So like for example, I kind of showed you guys this one. I could pick this up and be like, okay, I'm gonna do a content video on this. I'm going to do a content video on this amazing light that I had gotten from Amazon. And I might also make a content video about these earbuds and how it keeps my ears warm and how cute it is. And like, you see how I'm just picking up things that's just around me for like no reason? I might make a video about this blue filtered glasses that I have. That's 4 products right now. I can make a video about this lash glue and how amazing that my lashes will stay. And yeah, boom, that's another video. And you guys pretty much get the point. A lip gloss that I have in my bag. Like, these are just an example of what you want to do. Again, through day 6 through 10 is building your portfolio. So you want to start finding products around your house that you can make example content for. All right. So again, diversify your content across different platforms. So again, you can use Instagram, TikTok, YouTube to demonstrate versatility. So you are able to show UGC content formats in different ways. So if you want to use like an Instagram or a TikTok reel kind of vibe or look to your content, then you can do that. Or you can do it in a set of YouTube videos. Like for example, for me, when I'm trying to figure out what kind of maybe wigs that I want to order, you might find a lot of women that starts talking about the wigs that they got from this brand or that brand, and they talk about it and they install it and they make it look so nice and cool. That is a UGC type of content that they can create. And you can also get paid a lot of money to create a YouTube video. It might be a 3-minute video or an 8-minute video. You can also get paid for those kind of content as well as the long format videos like this that are from Instagram and TikTok. So those are just diversifying the different styles of UGC content that you can create. Optimize your social media profiles and portfolio website to attract potential collaborators. So again, when it comes to building your portfolio, I like to use Canva. I personally use Canva to create my UGC portfolio. You guys can actually click the link down below to check it out. But that is pretty much how my content, my UGC content portfolio looks like. I use Canva. I simply put my videos that I created in that. I talked about the engagement that I have. And even if you don't have engagement, that's fine. It's just you want to kind of, again, talk about what sets you apart. And those will be some of the things that you can use to set yourself apart. But again, that is what some people do, or you can create a separate Instagram page. So I also did that as well. I actually created a separate Instagram page specifically for my UGC content creation. So that way, even if brands wanted to see my Instagram, they can see my Instagram talking about all about UGC, okay? Now, that is, again, from day 6 through 10. Take those 4 days and really try to create some type of content. If you need examples, y'all can follow me on my social media on Instagram. I do have examples of UGC content, but you guys can also just search up on Pinterest, on TikTok, on Instagram, UGC examples, and you're going to see so many different examples that's going to pop up. So that way y'all kind of have an idea of how to create your UGC content. Now, day 11 through 15. So it says network and engagement. So this is where you are going to want to engage with brands and influencers within your niche on social media. So this is really important. Again, you are who you surround yourself with. So you want to network and make yourself kind of like known in the industry of UGC content creation by, like I said, like really putting yourself out there and following other people in the same industry or in UGC content creation, commenting under them, but also following the brands that they're following. This is going to be really important because, again, from a brand's point of view, they're going to be like, oh, they follow each other, or oh, they know each other. I love her content and she knows her. Well, she's pitching to us about wanting for us to work with her. Of course we'll work with her because clearly you are who you surround yourself with. So again, you want to, attend industry events, webinars, and workshops to network with potential collaborators. You also want to participate in relevant online communities and forums to establish credibility and connection. So again, okay, let's just be real. If you're completely new, I would highly suggest join UGC communities. If it's on Facebook, join those groups. If it's maybe you're paying to get access to someone's exclusive community, join those groups and add value in those groups. Talk in that group, ask questions in there, and make yourself credible. Okay, the only way you're gonna make yourself have credibility is by being a leader, talking like an expert. The only way for people to acknowledge you as a leader is by you just walking in like a leader. So those are some things that you want to do to establish some credibility. So that way, like I said, if you are connecting with people in these groups, most likely they're going to then follow you. They're going to now comment on your page because you're talking like you know what you're talking about. Okay. So again, that's just part of networking engagement. Day 16 through 20, reach out to brands. Now, this is when you should already have your portfolio. You already have network with people. You kind of already know the lingo and exactly how to talk about what you want to do. You already know your niche. You know exactly what makes you stand out from all the other people. So you already have all that figured out. Now it's time to reach out to brands. So identify brands that aligns with your niche and target audience. Craft personalized pitches highlighting your value, your proposition, and why you'd be a great fit for their UGC campaign. Reach out to brands via email, social media DMs, or through their website contact forums. Now, again, this is where you want to pitch to them, but again, you want to make sure that your portfolio was set up correctly. You want to make sure that your Instagram page or this is the part where first impression matters. So you want to make sure your content that you put on your portfolio is there for them to view and see, and you want to make sure those content that you created looks like a UGC video. Okay. And like I said, with that being said, this is a first impression to the brands that you're pitching to, and first impressions matter. Y'all know it. If you guys had somebody coming to you and they didn't look the way that your standards are, you're just probably not going to talk to them again, right? So that's just how brands will see you too. So make sure that you've already have everything set up before you start talking to them, and before you start pitching, make sure that you know about that brand in a way where you can actually relate, or you can, I would say you can really speak on why you want to work with them and what you can add value, like what value you can add to them as well. So those are things that you really want to keep in mind. Once you start pitching to them, okay, now you want to follow up and negotiate. So again, this is the time where you want to be pitching to as many brands. And another thing real quick, although I mentioned about your portfolio, and of course you want to be posting on social media, as far as, not really posting on social media, but networking and engaging. If you have a LinkedIn, I would highly suggest create a LinkedIn and make yourself known as a UGC content creator as well. This is how you can start getting some inbound leads versus having to always search out for people. People can search in for you to hire you as a UGC creator for maybe their brand or whatever they have to launch as well. But now, okay, back to follow up and negotiating. This is day 21 through 25. So you want to follow up with brands that haven't responded to your initial pitch after a few days. So you want to be prepared to negotiate terms such as compensation, content usage rights, and campaign details. You also want to showcase flexibility and willingness to collaborate based on the brand's needs and goals. So this is a part where if they were to be like, yes, we do want to work with you, let's go ahead and get on a call, right? This is where you can schedule them on a call with you, or send them your Calendly link and be like, hey, pick a day that works best for you. Let's talk about it. But again, this is where you want to negotiate. You really want to talk about what you can offer once again and why they should choose you. They might tell you that they might pay you $100 for the content, but you might be able to negotiate $150 or $200 because you know the value that you'll be able to bring to the table. So this is the part where, again, it is good when we talked about the very first part, which is to research and plan. You want to research all of these things about even like negotiation phase, how to make yourself sound like the expert and not like you're just going to settle for anything. But I will say this, if you are completely new, I do recommend take as many deals as you can, because these are also deals or brands that you can add to your portfolio that you worked with, to show that you have worked with multiple brands before. So that way it's not like you don't have any brands that you've worked with. Okay, so I do I personally feel like work with as many brands when you're first getting started. Some might be $50. I personally say $100 or more if you're completely new. But yeah, I just want to put that out there. Okay, and now after you've negotiated and after you've already followed up with your brands, day 26 and 30, this is when you should have already sealed the deal. Just gonna be honest. If you really was pitching to all these brands the way that you wanted to and everything, you should be able to seal the deal within those 26 to 30 days now. Okay, so close the deal by finalizing agreement terms and signing contracts if necessary. Clarify expectations regarding content creation, timelines, and deliverabilities and revisions. Execute the UGC campaign according to the agreed upon plan. So for example, if you agreed or if they agreed to something and this is how they wanted their content done, make sure you're agreeing to something that you know you can deliver. And that is kind of the reason why in your portfolio, you want to make sure you're creating content that already showcases what you're able to do. Because the worst thing that you want to do is agree to some type of content that you know that you can't do and you can't truly deliver the way that they want it to be done, and now you wasted all that time and didn't get paid. Okay, so make sure you guys pay attention to that. And then the next thing is, of course, deliver high quality content on time and engage with the brand's audience to maximize reach and impact. So again, when it comes to closing that deal, just make sure that you're, again, going to that brand's page. Look at what UGC content they already have on their page. And then again, make sure you are creating you should always create at the best level, but just make sure that you are doing that, because again, this is what's going to make or break your continuous deal with them. If they decide that they want to have you as a long-term partner, that is how you can start bringing in some consistent income. But if you make a video and it just wasn't to par and they kind of just didn't like it, yeah, they may still pay you for that video, but just moving forward, they just might not work with you next time. So again, this is just what I've learned through this UGC course that UGC course that I am learning. But again, as I've said, I'm also going to be showcasing my journey within these 30 days of me creating my portfolio and all that kind of stuff, which I already have done. And of course, going through this whole UGC journey to really just showcase and show y'all this is really what it's like. So that way y'all have proper expectations on what to expect. So again, if you guys found this video helpful, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and hit that like button, because I'm going to be creating a lot of videos talking about how to make money online, but more so for digital products and UGC, and of course, automation if you guys are interested in Forex. So I'm really excited about this journey. As I've mentioned, I've already told y'all what 2024 was going to be looking like for me, and I'm just excited for what's to come out of it. And again, if you are interested in UGC, click the link down below. I do have a free UGC checklist, so that way y'all know exactly what to do within these next 30 days, as I've spoke about on this video. But also, I do have a UGC beginner's guide that's going to get more in detail of what exactly you want to be doing. I also have some 300 different brands that you can pitch to. And also I have contracts and pitch templates as well. So again, if you guys found this video helpful, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and like this button, so that way my video can go out to more people that are interested in this topic. And yeah, until next time, peace.